And now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At power forward, OG Anunoby. At the other forward position, Mikal Bridges. At point guard, Jalen Brunson. At the other guard position, Benjamin Walters. At center, Anthony Davis. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau.
Small forward at 6'10", number 25, Joseph Banks. At point guard, 6'7", number 1, Orleans Thompson. At the other guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. At the other forward, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson, Anunoby out there with Bridges, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Walters in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Alperen Sengun out there with Durant, and it's Banks in at the small forward. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Pass to Thompson. Screen by Sengun. Thompson misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench That disparity was decisive.
3 points.
You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Green kicks to Banks. And he's good on the three ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Brunson. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his three. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Pelicans.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Bridges, no one around him. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Anunoby, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Fade away. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
Now here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Davis kicks to Bridges. Davis setting the pick for Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5 now.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets.
Timeout.
They trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for the Knicks game. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves.
A moment here to see the numbers for Thompson. He's putting up 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Şengün with the bucket.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's B. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's New York with it. Bridges inside. Banks is there. Bridges misses. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Thompson the bounce pass. Şengün passes to Durant. Off target with his three. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Rockets trail by 3. Right side Banks. Thompson outside. There's the pick. Outside Durant. Outside Green. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Banks. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Banks. It's deflected. Here's B. He has yet to score. Brunson with it. Now defended by Şengün. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First one falls for him.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alperen Şengün. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
For Houston, Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Knicks on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Out left to the wing. Brunson against Thompson. Brunson, left side. Yep, that one goes in there. Brunson's got 7 points. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Thompson. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And he makes the first. The Rockets making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Poke loose. Thompson outside. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Smith. Fades and shoots. The Rockets again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's B. Scoreless thus far.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
New York shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Jalen Brunson at the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail by 9. Green left side. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 37-point game against Washington.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
For 3, Bridges gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Smith on the wing. The baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Shoots from 14. To the wing right side. The 3. B can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green, no luck. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 19-7 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The first free throw is good for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in for Green, and Jones subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Josh Hart comes in for B, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Rockets trail by 12. Bledsoe outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. And Anunoby slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Robinson kicks to Anunoby.
Fourth and field goal percentage. And they're in the top third in the league in assists. Oftentimes in possessions, making the extra pass makes all the difference.
And that scoring average of theirs way up there. That kind of offense, GA, allows them to win games even on nights when their defense isn't up to it. That's good from Anunoby.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Clarkson outside. Good work defensively by Capella.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here is Smith. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Smith's got his second bucket.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Clarkson passes to Hart. Robinson a screen on Eason. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. No good on that.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And New York making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Now Jones, still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. The 10-footer. And the shot is long.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Smith outside. Pass to Capella. Jones with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Jones, no luck. The Knicks leading by 12. Bridges outside. 1:10 left in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Clarkson against Jones. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Clarkson taking his time here. On the wing, Bridges. 17 points for him last game against Washington. Over Shepherd. Bridges misses.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Smith dishes to Jones. Screen by Capella. Jones, no one around him. Robinson pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Jones. In the corner, it's Capella. Smith outside. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and that one good. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Brunson with it. On the court for the Knicks. We've got B. Hart is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Davis in at the 5, down low. Hart kicks to Okoro. B the pass to Okoro. New York moving it around. And it's Brunson missing. Rockets trail by 11. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Green. Six to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And that's good off the glass that time. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
Jalen Green, a really offensive-minded player. Doesn't care where he finds his shot. He's letting it fly.
Here's B. No scoring in this one.
Look at how Sengun attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Left side, Banks. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Defended by Hart. Bledsoe passes to Sengun. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Jones. Pass to Sengun. Outside Banks, just 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Banks has got 6 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
To the wing on the left. Brunson against Jones. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Bledsoe taking his time here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bledsoe. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Bledsoe hits them both. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson outside. Bledsoe with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thompson up top. 6 points for him. And court watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
For Houston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
He hits the second from the line. Here's B. Hasn't made one yet. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
They are here, the one and only Clutch City, Texas.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at B, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Our defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And the layup falls. Thompson's got 9 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
To the inside. Okoro dishes to Davis. Oh, and Anthony Davis is too much at the rim.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Banks. A three-pointer off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Brunson, left side. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 7. Şengün finds Bledsoe. Pass to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Thompson up top. Brunson covering. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Take a look at the Knicks. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Rockets trail by 7. Pass to KD. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, Green. Shoots a fader. Şengün, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Anunoby kicks to Davis. Down low. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Davis with a screen on KD. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 10.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's make some noise for your Watford.
Houston making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul.
Third team foul.
That's his first foul. On defense, New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Şengün inside. Guarded by Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Kevin Durant.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Durant.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Durant hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Walters, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on beat. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Rockets trail by 6. Outside Banks. Pass to Thompson. Bridges against Banks. Şengün with a screen on Bridges. Banks, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Steps back. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the first one drops.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Magician. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Prince looking around. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back, and he's able to get it back. KD so efficient in there.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Clarkson right side. To the middle. He's looking for a Coral and finds him. For three, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith outside. He drains the turnaround jump shot. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Clarkson on the wing. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Prince in the corner. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team is in the penalty.
For Houston, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
That'll be 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Here's Clarkson. He has 5. Eason grabs the board.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Now Shepard, still without a basket. Smith outside. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And can't jump at that if you're the defense, because Smith looking to draw the foul every time.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Free throw good, Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, and Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Lets it fly from 18. And he drops that one in. Anunoby's got 12.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Durant. Now here is Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Smith. Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5. Anunoby outside. Clarkson with the screen for Anunoby. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for New York.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Clarkson and stolen by Anunoby. And here is Okoro. Nothing on the board. Right side Robinson. Clarkson outside. Okoro kicks to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Eason with it. Pass to Shepard. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Shepard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Clarkson kicks to Robinson. 1:32 left in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Jones comes in for Prince.
Clint Capella. Trey Jones.
So it's the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bridges misses.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Robinson against Smith. 1:12 left to play here in the half. Here's Jones. Capella sets a screen for Jones. And it falls over the rim and in. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kept alive. Pass to Okoro. For three, Bridges gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jones. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Clarkson goes in. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Anunoby against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. You're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
The professor going with the law of averages here. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Brunson. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Durant is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Banks in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Bridges against Green. Here's Brunson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Banks. A fader. The Knicks pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to B. And here's Brunson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Brunson's got the first points of the second half here for the Knicks. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. B, the pass to Anunoby. Bridges dishes to Davis. Brunson outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 5-point Knicks lead.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Outside, Green fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Pulls up on the elbow. Great defense that time from Şengün. Thompson with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. Goes up the baseline. Şengün with the bucket. 8 points for Şengün.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Bridges outside. Here's Walters. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 3. Outside, Green. From 20 feet out. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to the right wing. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Dance Cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go! Let's go! Everybody get down! Unique dance lessons.
in for Anunoby. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Green.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson, the bounce pass. Bridges outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Banks. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Durant feeling it out a bit. Şengün with a screen on Brunson. Thompson misses. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Good work there as it goes. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Back to Thompson. And here's KD for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Durant's got the game tied up here for Houston.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Hart the pass to Davis. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Locked up there for Şengün. It's stolen by Davis. Down low. Here's Hart. Got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points for Josh Hart.
Anthony Davis.
It's a close game here in Houston. Outside Durant. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bridges. For the lead. Banks, no good. For New York, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. KD against Hart. Here's Bridges. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Banks gets to Durant. Şengün with a screen on Hart. Durant, it's good from about 19 feet. KD's got his third basket of the night.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Now, Hart, he's got 7. Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First free throw is good for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Durant. Freak comes in for Magician. And it's Prince in for Amen Thompson. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. Rockets trail by 4. Prince outside. Şengün with a screen on Brunson. Here's Prince. The shot missing. Brunson with some nice D. Here's B, guarded by Prince, and the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Pass to B. Shot clock at 5. And the Knicks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. Pass to B. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Welcome to the floor, Tom Crew.
So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Şengün. Shepard comes in for Green, and Jones subbed in for Prince. And then for New York, Okoro comes in for Davis, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Eason passes to Jones. Houston moving the ball around. Smith, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Clarkson against Bledsoe. Clarkson passes to Walters. Just 5 to shoot. Launches from deep. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Shepard with the ball. Inside. Bledsoe passes to Eason. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Knicks.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's Jones. Shoots over Clarkson. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jones.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's B. Count it.
Walters.
B's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Over Robinson. Pass to Shepard. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's B. Clarkson on the wing, defended by Jones. Three-pointer. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 3. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Clarkson against Jones. Pass to Hart. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 6. Hart with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jones against Clarkson. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And here's Bledsoe. 7 points in the game. Pass to Eason. Bledsoe right side. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
1:22 left to play here in the third. B can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Bledsoe outside. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Hart. The Knicks leading by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Okoro setting the pick for Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Defensive foul. Jordan Clarkson. That's their first personal foul. First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
For your Rockets, Bledsoe. 1 shot.
The Knicks with the lead. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Pass to Bledsoe. This one for 3. No good on the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pulls it from 20. Thompson misses. New York leading by 5. Brunson outside. On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3 points.
Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Smith outside. Right wing. Right side Banks. Outside Green. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
Pass to Hart. Brunson against Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's good.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Rockets trail by 5. Now Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. The 17-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Green finds Thompson. Back to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anunoby outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Six to shoot. Davis with a screen on Smith. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And with authority, Smith is active. Woo.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Thompson. Brunson against Thompson. They get the rebound. Davis. Great defense that time from Şengün. Rockets on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Smith on the wing. Defended by Hart. Fades away. And that one hits back iron.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Davis. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
You know, Davis almost forces defenders to foul him when he's on the drive because he's so long and agile off the dribble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And both free throws good for Davis.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
Outside, Green. Davis against Sengun. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the left side wing. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson outside. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Now, here's Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. New York, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run. And Thompson kicks to Green. Pass to KD. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Houston ball.
And so it's Houston with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
Anunoby outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby finds Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis is one of the very few.
Here's Thompson. Here's Sengun. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Durant. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Banks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
They are here, the one and only Clutch City.
Freak checked in for Banks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. B's checked in for Josh Hart. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Davis, the pass to Brunson. Davis with a screen on Thompson. And it's Davis with the jam.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Şengün inside. Davis is there. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
At the line for your Rockets, Alperen Şengün, taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
And the Rockets making a change here. Banks is checked in. Şengün hits them both. Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Şengün, it doesn't go for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Davis down low, guarded by Bledsoe, and it's Davis missing. The Rockets trail. KD dishes to Green. Pass to Banks. KD against Anunoby. Shoots over Anunoby. KD with the bucket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Now here is Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bledsoe against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Driving to the basket. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. On defense, the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bledsoe kicks to Banks. Takes a three. B pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
For New York, Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Bledsoe passes to Şengün.
2 minutes.
Pass to KD. Here's the three. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. With it. Now Davis. Şengün covering. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Outside Banks to the inside. Here's KD. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And the Rockets lead by 1.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Pass to Davis. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
AD is the man. Primetime play by a primetime bowler.
KD with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for 2, Kevin Durant.
It's the first that ties the game up.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Thompson, he's checked in for free. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Davis. And stolen by Şengün. Brunson against Thompson. Got a piece of it. Thanks.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
All right, fans. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Brunson, left side. They get it back.
You look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Durant. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Thompson.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Davis. Lock at 6. Over Şengün. No good.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Inside. Ooh, offline.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for New York, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Repeaters are incoming. It's time to get on and get loud.
Durant for 3. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Thompson. OG Anunoby is out there with Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's B, and it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. Durant down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Thompson with the bucket.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
And here's Brunson. Pass to B. The shot. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's 10 points for B. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Now Şengün. And here's Banks. To the middle. Haiti using his length inside.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
To the left wing. Here's B, guarded by Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Green. Shoots over Anunoby. Off the left rim and out. New York trailing. Down low. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Durant. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Şengün finds Green. They grab their own miss. Outside for Durant. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
B gets the bucket.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Outside Banks. Inside. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Here's B, guarded by Green. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston in the lead. Looking to get it going. And Green with the lay-in.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Now Brunson. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 24.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
KD passes to Şengün. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Davis against Şengün. And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
KD dishes to Thompson. Back to Durant. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Brunson outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Houston's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. On the wing, Thompson. Brunson covering. KD against Anunoby.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 4. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Welcome to the floor.
Here's B. Pulls it up. New York missing again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Pass to Banks. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Walters. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Banks taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
To the paint, and stolen by Şengün. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Şengün. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Here's Davis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Anthony Davis shooting 1.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Davis. Here's Green, and so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Jalen Brunson, first personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here's B.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Lets it go from the wing. The Rockets pull it in. And an intentional foul right there.
Mikal Bridges, 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson, 2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
So Houston wins it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Katie. Huge night for you offensively. What was the mentality?
I put on the gas. I'm trying to get the money, trying to score. Especially when we're down that many points and we can't generate enough offense that fast. I'm trying to get to it. So tonight, it was no different. I felt the energy was down, so I tried to do something to help my team out on the offensive side of the ball and defense. And, I can't say enough about the rest of the guys that get this W.
And they followed your lead to that W, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.